This is an emergency. We have just been violently dragged into the buses here at the first checkpoint on the way to Ismailia. We were sitting quietly and not doing anything. We were debating that we would leave soon in taxis back to Cairo because we did not break any law. And all of a sudden, several people stormed in and they started to push people and drag them violently outside. They have beaten people. I have seen one woman that was beaten in her face in front of me. They didn't leave time to grab the luggage or anything. Now we're beaten, and this is the bus is now full of people. I hope no one is seriously injured. This is a very shocking incident. Stop. So this is one of the Secret Service people that was just walking in here. I have to stop this live stream now. We are in danger. This is an emergency. We need help.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hit the like button. And I need you to understand something. As I say this to you, leftists are a special creature. And when you realize that they're like a unicorn with an upside down horn, then you can understand them. You see, in their minds, they believe that what you see in the Western world is the reality of the entire world. So they believe that because in America, nobody will go out in the streets and beat your behind because the news come to your defense. And because cities in America have leftist leaning tendencies, you can go do that anywhere. But that's not how the world works, ladies and gentlemen. You and I know this because we have enough sense to know that that's not how the world works. But they don't seem to get this. And this is why this kind of stuff is happening. You heard that? I stopped it right there for a reason. Don't you dare hit a woman. You see, you went over here with that Western mindset that nobody gonna lay hands on you. And for those of you who are not sure what's going on in this video, this is the video footage of the pro-Palestinian protesters that wanted to go into Egypt and protest for Palestine. Now, if you don't know geographically, they're right next door to each other, and Egypt has a gigantic border wall that separates them from Palestine or Gaza because they don't rock with them like that. And they don't allow you to come into their nation and use Palestine as a reason for overthrowing their nation. They're not having it. So you see these people getting literally knocked around and drugged and put on buses.
Detained. We're still getting official numbers, so I'll update you as I am updated. Some of the detainees are from France, the UK, Australia, Turkey, and Oman. And I'll list the rest of them below as I get informed. I'm at one of the checkpoints. Basically, they set up a lot of checkpoints, or they were prepared for us at a lot of checkpoints between Cairo and the Ismailia Bridge. And as soon as we started to go through, they just started pulling people out and started detaining people. We are in communications with the authorities to try to negotiate for a release. And what you do right now is going to be really important for that negotiation. If you can reach out to the embassies that I'm going to list in the description of this video, that would be amazing. And I just want to reiterate, we have not broken the law. We have always been peaceful. Our goal is to end the siege and end the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and Palestine. We have, from the beginning, attempted to coordinate and done our best to coordinate with Egyptian embassies all over the world and with the relevant local authorities here to give the relevant permissions to march from Al Arish to the Rafah border. We were not headed to Al Arish today. We were headed in that direction, but we were going to camp along the way. We were not going to break any laws. There is not a good reason for these detentions, and we really need to amplify pressure. So if you can help with this.
And you see, in America, we could do such a thing, but the problem we have in America is we are civil to an extent that we're taken advantage of. And it's the honest to God truth. The civility of the United States of America is what's taken advantage of. Just like right now, the laws and justice system of America is being weaponized against the United States of America. There, it's different. So they say you're not going to be here. They're going to beat and drag and throw you out. The problem that I have with this, ladies and gentlemen, is I don't think that, well, I know that the NGOs that sent these people here sent them there to die. And I'll remind you of what happened the last time there was a major event in Egypt and a liberal reporter went there.
This is about freedom.
She reported without a hint of trouble for more than an hour.
And what happened then?
Our camera battery went down. And we had to stop for a moment, and suddenly Baha looks at me and says, "We've got to get out of here." I was told later that they were saying, "Let's take her pants off." And it's like suddenly, before I even know what's happening, I feel hands grabbing my breasts, grabbing my crotch, grabbing me from behind. I mean, it's not, one person and then it stops. It's like one person and another person and another person. They literally just tore my pants to shreds. And then I felt my underwear go.
But if you were to hear the liberal women in America, men are the devil. We the devil, especially conservative men. We Satan ourselves. But they don't get it because of the civility. And so leftists have gone into nations that are more barbaric than our nation under the impression that you're going to have that same level of civility in those nations. And that does not exist. And this brings me to the next point that I wanted to make, ladies and gentlemen. This is why everybody's against you allowing these people from those barbaric nations into the United States of America. The simple fact that they went over there and got treated like this lets you know why we don't want those people from over there here.
I just need to get my bag contained.
I think we should go over there, yeah. I think we should go behind everyone if they start grabbing people.
We are exposed once we get up. Yeah, I know what you mean, but once we get up and walk over there, they're going to grab us.
I think if they start here, then they're going to grab us.
And see, these ladies don't even know what they're in for. Things are going actually quite well for them at this point in time. That's the honest to God truth. Things are going well. The only thing that's being done to them is they're being drugged and put on buses. This could end a lot worse for these ladies and these gentlemen based on historical patterns. And this is the problem I have with the left. It's weak leftist men and crazy leftist women that are being used as tools to try and drive the whole world off of a cliff. That's what it is. Don't believe me? Just look at it.
Humanity and for love, stand with your brothers and sisters in Palestine. I have never seen or experienced anything like it. Please, I will beg you, allow us to march to Palestine. Please, you've got to listen to me.
A bunch of freaking weirdos, man. It's a bunch of freaking weirdos driving the whole entire world off of a cliff. with the expectation that they should be safe while they driving the world off of a cliff. It's mind-boggling to me, the entitlement that we're facing right now, ladies and gentlemen. It truly is. I mean, completely entitled people. For example, you go out, you block the streets, you get hit by a car. Oh, I can't believe the car hit me. You were blocking the street.
I've been playing the piano 90 minutes a day. I can't do that. I can't knit or crochet. I can't really type.
Do you remember hearing the car coming toward you? Do you remember seeing it?
I saw it. I don't know if I heard it, but I looked and there was a red car accelerating at us, and my husband got out of the way. I apparently didn't, and then I think I blanked out, and I came to when people had gotten me to the sidewalk and were asking me if I needed an ambulance, and I said yes, because I felt like I had hit my head, and you better get that checked.
And it's important for us to understand that right now we're dealing with a bunch of weirdos that are clearly a little bit slow and a bunch of terrorists or anarchists. That's what we're dealing with. And the media is defending these people in order to defend a bunch of criminals. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with.
Yes. I was assaulted in the streets of Seattle by innocently standing by and watching the peaceful protest. Go back to your condo on 2nd Ave.
Seriously, why are you here to fucking bitch?
Oh my God, you're so get the hell out of here. Go. Yes, we're being surrounded right now by the black bloc mask-wearing goggles. You can't even identify my perpetrator.
And they're walking right in front of police officers who they've been targeting. Pretty brazen right now. The usual skinny, not sure if it's a man or woman.
To who? Say to you're my leader. Tell these people to stand down and stop assaulting me and taunting my civic servant hero, Tim Emerson. Right now, this park we've cleaned. These are violent Antifa land people. Tell them to be peaceful. It's the black bloc violent Antifa people who we're talking about. They assaulted me. The detective said they can't. Asking us to play by the rules. She just said we will not be peaceful. She just said it.
Well, we're happy to chat with you after.
I was assaulted. I have a case number. Bring Twan home. Bring Twan home. Bring Twan home.
We're happy to.
Bring Twan home. Bring Twan home. Mary Hill, address Antifa, please.
And what makes it worse is the politicians won't even address it because they control it. It is what it is. But if me and you get into it with some Antifa clown in Seattle, then we'll go to prison. You notice there's no Antifa running around in New Orleans, Louisiana. There's no Antifa running around in Shreveport and Baton Rouge and Dallas and Houston and Jackson, Mississippi and Mobile, Alabama and Tallahassee, Florida, because Antifa will get hurt. And this is the problem. There are two Americas that we live in right now, ladies and gentlemen. One is a violent leftist America. And then there's the regular America that everybody else lives in that the violent leftists are saying is racist and bad, when all evidence shows that they're the bad guy. All right, that's it for the video. If you like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.